know, we had Muff. We had D-Rob over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was our exposure to the brothers. So when my junior year, I was like, I don't know what that is, but I want to be a part of that when I go to college.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, and during that time, it wasn't as much community service and all that was going on with those youth groups. You know, it might have been a little bit. Gerald was more invested in it than we were, but it wasn't like how it is now.
Right.
It was more so of a popularity contest per se, you know. So I feel like if this program was established back in the early 2000s, it would have had a greater impact on, I know, my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like not only like just if I take a step back and I fall back into a young teenage Woo, and I'm looking at these young men now, and I'm looking at the impact that the mentors have, I'm like, damn, those are father figures.
Mm-hmm.
Those are father figures. And then I like the bond that we had and me and Gerald had, they were like my brothers. And I see that with these young guys. Like it's some of those guys, man, and fuck, you can contest this. I was sitting in the interviews with you.
Right.
And it was some man came in there, they would not open their mouth, they would not speak up, the parents were speaking for them, and I'm looking and Father, when they were, I'm like, Father, man, what are we gonna do? Yeah.
But look at them now.
And look at them now. I'm talking about, man, they are. You can tell me like this one kid was a mute.
So to kind of piggyback off that and kind of get y'all's feedback off this, like you stated, you know, Sunday you guys have applicants coming in.
Right.
So what do you look for during that process as far as like the next wave of boys that are going to come through there?
What are we looking for? We're looking for an average kid.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we're looking at grades. We have guidelines that we're going to go by. A kid that want to be a part of something, that's looking for something to help uplift him, give him some polish.
Yeah.
And just to add to what Fox was saying is that we are here to mentor. We're not going to lose the whole reason why we're here. We're not trying to find the best of the best. What we're trying to do is find that kid, and that's what he led off with. We're trying to find an average kid because that's where we have our biggest impact. That kid that is on the fence or a little bit below average, and let's make him good. Let's make him great.
Yeah.
That is what we're looking for. So in that application, we'll be looking at, you know, obviously they'll be all over the city, every school. Yes, we'll look at their grades, but really just to see where they are.
Yeah.
Where they are. So to be honest with you, we want some scholars, but we gotta have those others who we're actually trying to reach back and bring forward. So there's gonna be a mix. So really, once we see the crowd and how many we got, that will help better determine what number we're actually going to take, because we know we can't take 200, but we have a set number in our mind how many we can take, because we need more people.
One of us have a set. Mine is different from that.
Well, I'm just saying. You know, but because we're gonna try to help as many as we can, but we gotta have a cutoff though.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Right.
Within reason.
See, I think that's like one of the things, man. Like, that's a tough decision.
Yeah.
You know, and I can say from this first class that we have, like you said, man, we got what we had four or five that signed to go play football.
Oh,
in college.
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got athletes, we got band members, we got just regular like academic kid, academically. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a variety of young men in this program, and I think that like that's what's amazing. Like when I look at this first class that we have, I look at a typical bruh line.
I was look like that
You know what I'm
KB 08.
Yeah, look, it basically look like that KB 08 line because you have 5 of us on my line. You had one that was from Blytheville, Arkansas. I ain't never heard of Blytheville until I met my ace. Then you had 2 from Mobile, one that was quiet and went to UMS, and then you had the other one that went to John L. Then you had one that was the oldest on the line. He was from Maryland, and my 4th dog is from Pakistan. And that's just like a great melting pot. And when I think of my line and see where we came from 12 years later, and I look at these young men and where they came from, not even a full year, you know. And like I said, I just have to take my hat off to you gentlemen because of the vision that you all created for them to go down, you know, that road, the skills that you want to bring, and me and Kevin, like man, this guy right here, he I think if he was any other bruh, he'll probably be ready to fight Woo sometime. Because I'm like, I call him on the side like, oh, why don't we do this? Why are we not doing that? Why we not putting more? It's like, Woo, you gotta realize this is still the first year. You know?
I think just what's awesome is that, like, you know, you talked about the average kid. Like, you know, a lot in society now is a lot about teaching about perfection. Or just simply, you know, like accepting who you are but not challenging people to be greater than that. So the fact that you guys are doing both, I think is just spectacular, man, especially for our black men, because it's like, look, we're not expecting for you to be perfect, but at the same time, don't think that we're not going to expect for you to be better.
Absolutely.
You know?
And to your point, and I think that adds to the impact question or subject matter we were talking about earlier. The thing that we did not speak to is we haven't even completed our final cycle, our first cycle yet. And do you realize we're getting recognized, even though the Lamplighter program is known regionally? This program, after being in existence for 9 months, they know this program from Texas to Arkansas to Louisiana. I mean, even to the Carolinas. I get calls like, bro, now how long y'all been doing this? What, 5-6 years? Like, man, we just 9 months in. And to get recognized from people afar for what we're doing here in Mobile, Alabama, just with a couple of guys. Since a couple, 8 to be exact, 8 guys who are really committed to moving this program forward. I'm actually humbled, man, that we're getting the recognition from outsiders as to all the work that we're doing. So the impact has been known, has been seen outside of